With Ginny's change, it's manifesting itself first with her hair, right? We see the hair, the
Mm,
new Ginny,
yeah.
but she kind of turns a little bit into the mean girl. Is that
We're talking about with
some,
Maxine.
yes. Is that
Yes.
something that here to stay? I mean, even with the way that she talked to her mom in the
Mm.
end, she has a little bit of an attitude that it's not unlike Ginny. We've seen her have attitude, but she seems different.
So my favorite thing to explore in the show, because I think it's just very true of almost every person, is oftentimes as a human, our greatest strength doubles as our greatest weakness.
Mhm.
We see it this season with Maxine. Her desire for everyone else to be good. I mean, she's very glass child, right? Like her desire for everyone else to be good, her want of everything to be okay. She really puts her own needs on the back burner, right?
Yeah.
With Ginny this season, her kind of newfound superpower is this control that she's just really hard won control swirling in her mom's orbit, and she's always been out of control. All of these other adults are making decisions, she's along for their ride, and she's to
Mhm.
kind of deal with it. And this season she takes control. um and is it a bridge too far? Has something in her died a little bit? Yes, definitely. I think we see that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she's also mentally healthy in a way she's never
Mhm.
been before, right? Like she's got her firm boundaries. She's finally not accepting other people as her weight to carry.
Yeah.
Um, and she just came out of this horrible experience. I kind of understand why she doesn't really want to sit and deal with Max's shit right then,
Yeah.
to be honest. I think it's valid.
Yeah. I get that. I did have to say I felt a little bad for Max at the
Oh,
end
of course.
because of what she was feeling and her struggles. What's the future of Mank given, the changes everyone's going through?
So Maxine is the character in the show that I most base on myself. I like gave her most of my personality. Like no
Mhm.
character is me, but Maxine is closest for sure. I gave her like my weird everything. And Waste Glass does such a phenomenal job with that character. I mean, she's a gift to be able to write for that actor. So this season, so after season one, I was hearing a lot of the discourse online. It was like we could never hate Max. Like we love Max. And I was like, ha 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 ha. Want to bet?
Oh,
And
poor
like then
Max.
season two, I really put like every bad quality I had, especially at that age, into the character. She overreacted, dramatic, like really vindictive, all these things. And then in at the end of season two, everyone was like, "We hate Max," and I was like, "Want to bet?" And then in season three, we like changed it again, right? And you really got inside her head, and I was really excited to be able to show the inside of Maxine's head for a
Yeah.
variety of reasons. I was excited to be able to do that. But I think you should empathize with her. To be fair, like every character on the show deserves empathy because they're all humans.
Yeah.
We all deserve empathy, but we definitely uh purposefully pivot where we shine the spotlight in the show.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well, knowing a little bit about Max's future and what she could possibly go through, what about Marcus? We know he's going to rehab. Do you think it'll stick? Do you think he's going to change?
Do I think this will stick? I think that his attitude going into rehab at the end of season three, he's not deciding to go. He's being forced to go.
Hmm.
I don't think that anything sticks until you decide that you need
Yeah.
to change.
Well, I'm rooting for him and Ginny, even if it's kind of toxic.
I don't think they're toxic. I like them. I think they're
They're
lovely.
sweet. They're sweet. I just want them to get better so
They're
that they
they're
can be
not
good.
ready. They're
Yeah.
not ready. They're not ready
Yeah.
for each other. There's a lot of growing both of those characters need to do
Hmm.
before I think they could be in any serious real relationship. And they're children also.
Yeah, of course. And I have to ask you about one fan theory that's been swirling around before I let
Yeah.
you go. There's rumors that maybe there would be a Heart of Dixie crossover with Paul, maybe introducing Rachel Bilson as his new love interest. And since Georgia was on Heart of Dixie in the past as his love interest, um, is that
Wait,
something you would think about?
I have not heard this rumor. This is a rumor that's going around.
Yes, I've seen a reel about it.
I
And I
love
thought
rumors.
that would be so interesting to bring her in as maybe a new girlfriend and get Georgia a little jealous.
I will say I am not behind this rumor, which is a shame because I love starting rumors. But no, I have not heard this rumor, but fun.
Would it be something you'd be open to?
Um, I think we're open to everything right now. I
Yeah.
mean, I think the beauty of being in the writers' room, 'cause we're in the writers' room right now for
Hmm.
season 4 with all of our returning writers, and we're having a good time. The beauty of this writers' room is the show is so wild, for lack
Hmm.
of a better word, that the writers' room really allows you to play and experiment and like throw spaghetti at the wall,
Yeah.
um, in a way that's where some of the best ideas for the season come out of. So nothing's off the table.